Dennis Lavin, Senior Product Manager with Waygate Technologies. Today I'll be doing a demonstration of a new TrueSight image processing feature on the Everest Mentor Flex called HDR. HDR stands for High Dynamic Range. This is an imaging technique that combines multiple images captured with different exposure levels into the same image. And what it does is it helps improve visibility in both very bright and very dark areas of the same scene. It can even help to restore sharpness and color in low light scenes. This feature comes in handy when you're looking at shiny surfaces. So maybe you're looking at a weld in high purity piping, or you're looking at shiny compressor blades on a jet engine. The best part about HDR is it's super easy to use, and it gives the user 4 different options of the same image. So the user can choose what image looks best based on the area of interest. So let's show you how it works. So I have my 6.1mm insertion tube inserted into the CFM56 engine. We're in stage 2, and we're looking at these compressor blades. You'll also notice that I'm streaming live video wirelessly to this iPad using the InspectionWorks Connect app. This app not only streams video, but now you can remotely control the borescope with the iPad or iPhone or an Android device. So by that I mean anything you can do with this borescope, you can remotely control on the iPad. So I can use the menus, I can capture images, perform measurements, I can even articulate the camera head using the iPad, which is pretty cool. So back to HDR. So I have the camera looking at this shiny compressor blade. You can see there's this hot spot right in the middle of my image. And if I was using a normal video borescope, how would I address this? Well, a lot of people would probably try to use brightness. So maybe I'd turn down the brightness, see if I can get that hot spot to go away. Well, then I lose all the detail and I can't see anything. Well, maybe I'd crank up the brightness. You know, now it's blown out and it really overexposes the image. You can't really use that. So that's not gonna work. So let's try to use HDR. So the first step to do an HDR capture is just freeze the image. So I tap the screen to freeze the image. Next, I'm gonna hit this View Soft key, and I get 4 different image options like I mentioned. So the first one is normal. I have HDR bright, HDR mid, and HDR dark. So let's go with HDR mid for this example. You can notice the difference immediately. That hot spot totally disappears. I have a lot of detail where that hot spot was on the edge of the blade. The blade behind it, you can now actually see it. It's not completely dark, so it really optimizes the image quality by combining all those different exposures. So you can see how this would be a very powerful tool to increase probability of detection. So that's HDR on the Everest Mentor Flex.